4-part harmony is like the Righteous Brothers, right? So find a harmony. Try it again. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch for long, lonely time. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love. To the rivers flow, just see the sea. To the open arms of the sea.
Okay.
And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need
You.
me. Such a great song. Oh my God. So, quick question here. Do you have any idea, curious if anybody knows what was Elvis's biggest hit? It wasn't one of the ones we did so far. You know, it surprised me when I found this out, when I was researching these songs. But maybe you know. I'm not going to sing the whole thing. It's a cool song, though, but it kind of needs a whole big band. This one, Heartbreak Hotel, was his biggest song. Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. Down at the end of the lonely street at Heartbreak Hotel. I get so lonely, baby. I get so lonely, I could die. Although it's always crowded, you can still find some room. A broken-hearted lovers cry away there in their gloom. I get so lonely, baby. I get so lonely. I get so lonely, I could die. It's a short version. You know, it's that kind of a song. The rhythm, Elvis was influenced by African-American rhythm and blues music. Listen to late night black radio stations and all those old songs, and then he transferred them over. When he was starting out, some DJ down south said, "Boy, he's rocking and rolling there." That's where the word rock and roll came from a disc jockey in the South somewhere. Sort of became the king of rock and roll. Anyway, this next song was a Rodgers and Hart tune back in 1930. Elvis did it. A lot of people did it. Beautiful song. And I found out recently, I don't know if this is true, but supposedly it was a guy in Lexington, Massachusetts, who was friends with Rodgers, wrote this song, sent it to his buddies. They were a songwriting team wherever they lived in New York. And they recorded it, made a big hit out of it. They never gave him credit for it. This guy's granddaughter supposedly recently found the lyrics in his attic when they were closing up his house with his name on it. So who knows? Blue moon, You saw you standing alone, without a dream, without a love of my own. Oh, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying some really good. Suddenly appeared before me, the only one's arms will ever hold. Heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned it blue. Now I'm no longer alone, without a dream, without love, without a love, without a love. I think one of my favorite things, thank you, favorite things about the songs is great to go, yeah. And the Beatles, you know, they listened to all that music and stuff that Elvis was influenced by much longer than with American teenagers, because American teenagers didn't expose, ironically, to black music. England, they did. So they were learning all those old we would call blues songs way back when, and that influenced their development. But anyway, right now it's time for a one-hit wonder, and if you guess this one, I will give you your money back. Every penny of it. But I forgot to ask you. It's too loud or too soft or whatever. It's okay. I took a wild guess, and then I forgot all about asking you, sorry. So let me know if it changes, because I get carried away if I get too loud. I always make this joke now that I'm older, I can get away with it. If it gets too loud, you turn your hearing aid down, right? Okay. So after this song, we're going to have a guess. We're going to guess who did this one-hit wonder. I will give you a hint. His initials were B.D., not Bobby Darin. Well, he rocks in the treetops all day long, hopping and bobbing, singing his song. All the little birdies on the Jaybird Street, they love to hear the robin go. Rockin' robin, tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, tweet, tweet. Go rockin' robin, you really gotta rock tonight. All right. And every little swallow, every chickadee, every little birdie in the tall tree. The wise old owl and the big black crow, laughing their wings sing, go, man, go, rockin' robin, rockin' robin, tweet. You got a tweet now, robin, tweet, tweet, tweet. Go rockin' robin, you really gotta rock tonight. Little raven at the big bird stand, taught him how to do the pop and it was grand. Started home steady and bless my soul. He out about the buzzard and the Oreo. He rocks in the treetops all day long, popping and popping and singing his song. All the little birdies on the Jaybird Street, yeah, did a rock so tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' robin, tweet, tweet, tweet. Oh, rockin' robin, you really gotta rock tonight. Oh, rockin' robin, you really gotta rock tonight. Oh, rockin' robin, you really gotta rock tonight. That's a howler, isn't it? Howler? Howler. Teacher. I was a teacher in a school for many years. The principal of the school had a thing about that song. He knew I was a musician. He'd say, anytime we have an assembly, I want you to come down and sing Rockin' Robin with the kids. Of course, the kids were loving it because they got to go tweet, tweet, tweet. And so I'd be walking through the halls and the kids would go tweet, tweet, tweet. All year long. So. Oh, who did the song? B.D., not Bobby Darin. Bo Diddley. That's a great guess. No one's ever said that. The Bo Diddley would make sense. Sounds like it could be a Bo Diddley song. His name was Bobby D. Day. Bobby Day. D-A-Y. Bobby D-A-Y. Day. And as I said, a one-hit wonder. You have to hear other songs to tell you the truth. then I'm gonna have it looked. We should probably look. So, Patty Page did this great song, 1957. Funniest thing about this song I found out, the songwriting team wrote it, sent it to her, she recorded it, made a hit out of it. After it became a hit, the songwriting team, 3 people, said, you know, we've never been to Cape Cod. We should go there and see if it's like that. They made up this fantasy of what Cape Cod must be like. Luckily, back in the 50s, it kind of was like that. If on the sandy, salty air, in little villages, here and there. So lobster stew, served by a window, that ocean view. Winding the roads, it seemed to pack miles of green beneath the sky. Church bells chiming on Sunday morning, remind you of the time you were born. So if you spend an evening, you wanna stay. You know, moonlight, you should have found it. You should have fallen in love with her. Sam Cooke was one of my favorite songwriters back here. Darling, you sent me. Sing it now. You sent me. One more time, all together. You send me. Honest you do. Honest you do. You thrill me now. Here we go. Darling, you thrill me. Thrill me. Darling, yeah, you thrill me. Honest you do. Honest you do. You do. Well, at first I thought it was infatuation. But oh, it lasted so long. I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. Oh, you. Everybody's got to sing that. Sing one more time. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You. That's all. James Taylor made a big hit out of a song that Sam Cooke wrote. Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about a science book. About the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this will be. Oh, don't know much geography. Trigonometry. Don't know much about algebra. Know what a slide rule is, or nobody even knows what a slide rule is anymore. But I know that 1 and 1 is 2. And I know this one could be with you. What a wonderful world this would be. I don't claim to be, but I'm trying to be. Maybe I begins to be made. I can feel your love for me. Don't know much about the path that you broke. But I never have. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful. This would be. This would be. Some people call it just wonderful. I don't usually call it that. It's seductive. So one of the great 50s female singers, well known, was Patsy Clark. She was amazing, and she wrote a lot of her own songs. Although this one, we're going to do a medley of her song, 2 songs. First one was actually written by young Willie Nelson. A funny story, he was trying to get started, and he was quite young, so he sent his songs off to famous singers like her. She heard this, he sent it to her, she heard it, didn't like it, put it aside. Then he made it kind of a hit out of it. She took a second look at it. And then she made a really big hit out of it because she was very well established at the time. This was one of her songs. Then the second one is a good follow-up, and she actually wrote the second. Crazy, crazy, but feeling so lonely. Yes, I'm crazy, crazy. But I know you love me as long as you want to. And then someday you leave me for somebody new. Don't worry, why should I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world? Well, I'm crazy. And I'm crazy for crying, crazy for trying, crazy for. So that way, not somebody you have to sing this song for that you did right. All to pieces. You know your parties, right? Each time I see you again. No excuses now. It comes around again. Here we go. Pieces. How can I be just your friend? Will you want me to act like we've never kissed? I want me to forget, pretend we've never met. I've tried, but I haven't yet. You want and we go. He said, oh, each time someone calls your name, he said, time only has. Yes, you tell me to find someone else to love, someone who love me too. The way I used to do. Each time I go out with someone new, you are and the wonderful Patsy Clark. I think one of my favorite songs of hers. Both of those are, I love those songs. But the reason I think I like this little, I'm going to do one. I like this one because makes record albums historical context. Everybody had stacks and stacks of records. Give each other their rings. That kind of thing isn't done quite so much. And we certainly don't have, kids don't have records. Things on their phones, right? It's all digitized. But you know, when you had your records and your friends would sign the yearbook and your records, she talks about records in this. I got your picture that you gave to me. And it sang with love, just like it used to be. The only thing different, the only thing new. She's got records that we used to share. And they still sound the same, even though you're not here. The only thing different, the only thing new. She's got, well, I got your memory. Where is it got me? I really don't know, but I know the one that set me free. That's three. And it still looks the same as when you were here. Oh, the only thing different, the only thing new. She's got you. I've got this little thing. She's got you. What's that song? Oh, maybe we better sneak in a couple of. But this is a very upbeat one. Shake it. Might be a little high. Because I want to make sure you can sing it. In my arms when I and all your charms when 2, 3. But I can picture my taste to someone anytime, night or day. The only trouble is she, I'm dreaming my life away. I mean, I'm dying. That is why I'm street. I'm jumping back and forth between the brothers' parts. So you can pick one. I'll try not to jump back and forth. Maybe you can sing the harmony. Ready? Oh, dream. Dream, 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 dream. 50's fade outs were classic. That's really the whole song. But one of my favorites of theirs when I was a teenager. This one. Bird Dog. It is a cool song. So your part goes like this. It's kind of a call and response. It goes, Johnny is a joker, and you go, he's a bird. Then, a very funny joker, he's a bird. But when he jokes my honey, he's a dog. The joking ain't so what a dog. Johnny is a joker and he tried to steal my baby. He's a dog. Yeah. So just anytime you want to say bird, dog, bird, 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 dog, dog, whatever, it'll work. Johnny is a joker. He's a bird. Very funny joker. He's a bird. But when he jokes my honey, he's a dog. He's joking, he's so funny. What a dog. Johnny is a joker. And he's trying to steal my baby. He's a bird dog. Johnny sings a love song like bird. Sing the sweetest love song you ever heard. But when he sings to my gal, to me he's a wolf dog. Johnny wants to fly away and put me love my baby. He's a bird dog. I said, hey, bird dog, get away from the quail. Hey, bird dog, you're on the wrong trail. Bird dog, you better find a lovey-dovey of your own. Yeah. I said, hey, get away from the jail. Hey, bird dog, you better get away quick. Bird dog, you better find your chicken little of your sweet little skin. You know you see her. Little eyes and a bony tail. Cheeks are rosy, she looks a little cozy. Man, this little girl is fine. And she love oh, oh, right, oh, 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 I feel the funny inside. And she, oh, she was such a baby, she never did. She wanted that one, she could never leave that. Oh, so don't just feel like again. Man, this little girl is fine. I say, man, this little girl is fine. Cha 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 cha. It's a cha cha cha. My goodness. Well, do you remember a woman named Gogi? Does that ring a bell? Mother had the sheet music on her piano, and Gogi Grant's picture is looking very romantic, sitting on the top. I learned this song originally. I didn't realize it was a big hit. Wayward wind, it's a restless wind that yearns to wander. He was born to the king. In a lonely shack by a railroad track, she spent her younger days. I guess the sound of the outward bound made her a slave. I yearns to wander. She was born to the king. Does have another verse. I have a lot of other things. Like this great song by the Everly Brothers. I said the program is Elvis to the Everly Brothers, and I want to make sure I get those Everly Brothers songs in before you sleep on me. I'm sneaking in the slow ones, and if I start to see someone nodding off, we'll do. Darling, you can count on me till the sun dries up the sea. Until then, I'll always be able. I'll be yours through endless time. I'll adore your charm sublime. Yes, by now you know that he won't do. I'll never hurt you, I'll never die. I'll never be true. I'll give you reason to cry. I'd be unhappy if you were blue. But here's my love will grow like a river, it will. so many great songs. So we'll do an upbeat one. Skipping a few because I know you're gonna know this one. It's so fun. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness. Hello loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness. Feel like I could die. Bye bye my love, goodbye. There goes my baby with someone new. She sure looks happy. I sure am blue. She was my baby till he stepped in. Goodbye to friends that I have been. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness. Hello loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness. Feel like I could die. So bye bye my love, goodbye. I'm through with romance. I'm through with love. I'm through with counting the stars above. And here's the reason why I'm so free. My loving baby is through with me. Everybody now. Bye love. Bye bye happiness. Hello loneliness. Think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love. Bye bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness. Feel like I could die. So bye bye my love, goodbye. Think I'm gonna cry. So bye bye my love, goodbye. That's such a cool song. I had a funny experience with this next song. Windsor, Connecticut. At the end of the song, and I said, this is another song by, this is a Ricky Nelson song, because I similar era, so I like to sneak in. Ricky Nelson was great. You ever watched the Nelson show? He grew up in that family, very musical family. It was like a childhood wonder. And anyway, he became a big success on his own. So he made a big hit out of this song. So at the end of it, I said, actually, before I started the song, I said, here's a Ricky Nelson song you might like. And I sang it. At the end of it, people were scowling at me. I said, that's not my Ricky Nelson. That's by Gene Pitney, and he's from Windsor, Connecticut. East Windsor. So I never forget that Gene Pitney is from East Windsor. And he wrote this song. So after that, I went home and listened to both versions, because you can find anything on YouTube. Right? I listened to both versions. Don't tell the people in East Windsor. Ricky Nelson's version is better. Gene Pitney did a great job on his own song. After. Well, hello, Mary Lou. Wow, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. Well, I knew Mary Lou. We'd never part, so hello, Mary Lou. You passed me by one sunny day. Flash those big bright eyes my way. I knew I wanted you forevermore. Well, I'm not going to get around. I swear my feet stuck on the ground, though I never met you before. Hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, home, sweet Mary Lou. I'm so in love with you. Mary Lou. We'll never part, so hello, Mary Lou. I saw your lips and everything. Maybe now I have no choice. Wild horses could drag me away. I thought about that moon that wrapped around you anytime. To see you need to say, everybody, everything. Oh, goodbye, heart, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. But I knew Mary Lou. We never part, so hello, Mary Lou. Everly Brothers, Phil Everly wrote this song, When Will I Be Loved? I'm just happy to be here. I'm just going to sing a bit of a piece of it, see if you remember. I actually knew the Linda Ronstadt version before I knew the. There's a great movie that she did recently, in the last few years, if you want to see. Talks about her history. She was considered the queen of new rock and roll, like starting in the 60s and 70s. Lost her voice, illness. She can barely talk. But she did this movie and narrated the entire thing and talked about her history. It's very interesting. She made a big head out of it, spill out. Been cheated, been mistreated. When will I've been put down, I've been put down. When will I be? Probably saying, why don't you sing? So we have to, but one of the most beautiful Everly Brothers songs they recorded, seven, best love songs. I bless the day me. Don't take this heaven from you. Split to some iron. Baby, each time we meet, without you, where would I be? So you be me, and that you have a lovely. The other big hit that Linda Ronstadt did. Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. That'll be the day when you make me cry. When you say you're gonna leave me, you know it's a lie. That'll be the day when I die. You gave me all your love and your eternal loving, all your hugs and kisses and your money too. Oh, you love me, baby, still you tell me maybe that someday. Well, that'll be true. Well, that'll be the day. That'll be the day. Yeah, that'll be the day. Oh, beautiful. That'll be the day. I'll say it again. That'll be the day. Yeah, that'll be the day. That'll be the day. That'll be the day. Yeah, right. I would love to take this group on the road. We'll get a big bus. You made it, and the people will be bigger than the Young and Heart Chorus. You know that group? Out of Northampton. There's a senior group. Oh, more than 10 years ago. Started a chorus, hired a professional. Actually studied experience singing. They hired this guy who's a professional chorus teacher, basically. They just went crazy. They did every song imaginable from eras. Then somebody made a movie of it. You can see it on Netflix. It's a big deal. I think it's like called Young and Heart Chorus, and they went to Europe. Great, and they get up and they dance, and these, you know, people that started there in their 60s and 70s, and they kept going until their 90s, and then some new folks would come in. So we could do our own Young and Heart Chorus. We'll have the big difference. We'll have a bus. We'll go on the road constantly. Right? We'll have 37 toilets on the bus. Everybody will be done. Hey, Sue. Hey, Sue. How my heart just feel you. My baby Sue. Well, I love you. You baby Sue. Baby Sue. Baby Sue. Pretty, 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 pretty baby Sue. Oh, baby. My baby Sue. Well, I love you, gal. I don't want you. you, Peggy Sue. True old baby, my Peggy Sue. I love you, gal. Don't you, Peggy Sue? Yeah, I love you, gal. I want you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue. Everly brother. Excuse me, Buddy Holly. Great song. Peggy Sue was a real girl in high school. Buddy Holly knew. And she was super shy. He was super shy. I've discovered all the musicians I sang with looking back. We got together, had a reunion from high school rock and roll bands. We were all really gawky, gooky, shy kids. It's probably why we played instruments, because we did not have to talk to girls. Between songs, you just stay up there with the band. So anyway, she never went out with Buddy Holly, and she made a point of declaring that. She said, I never went out with him. He got married to somebody else, and so did I, and never had an affair. That was great. But his greatest song was the one I was playing Frisbee with, as far as I'm concerned. This one. Every day, it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. You're sure to go away. Hey, 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 hey. It's getting faster, everyone's it. And I don't like you. Surely come my way. Seems a little closer every way. Love's a little stronger. Come on, me. Could you ever not fall? It's getting closer. Faster than a roller coaster. Surely. Well, we didn't get very far. Sneak in maybe a Johnny Cash song. His wife, speaking of affairs, they were both married to somebody else. He wrote his girlfriend, June Carter, named June Carter Cash, wrote this song for him. She said, I got this song. She's a musician. She comes from the famous Carter family. So they sang together. She wasn't on the road. But he made a big hit out of this song that his formerly mistress wrote. He did a really cool thing in this song. He hired a mariachi band in the beginning. Nobody ever did that in the 50s. That's why I'm using a harmonica. Imitate those horns. No, it's a burning thing, and it makes a fire. Bound by a wild desire, I fell into it. I fell into a burning ring of fire, going down, 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 and the flames went higher. Burn, that ring of fire, that ring. Taste of the love is sweet, and it marks our sweet. I fell for you like a child. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, 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 and the flames went high. Turn, turn, that ring of fire. That ring. Song, isn't it? If we had more time, we'd do like. You want to do that one? You will walk the line. Don't walk the line after you've had too much to drink, though. You want to do that song? Okay. guys are going to be here too long if I keep going. I love doing on these songs. So this is a really cool song that he wrote, and it changes register. I got to get it right. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tide and bind. Because you're mine, I walk the line. It's very, very easy to be true. I seldom know when each day is through. So I'll admit that I'm a fool for you. You're mine. As sure as night is dark as day, I keep you on my mind both night and day. And I'll be inside, no proves that it's wrong, because you're mine. I walk the line. Keep me on your side. You give me cause for love that I give. You know, I'd even try to turn the tide. You're mine. I walk the line. Here's where it goes really low. Keep my eyes wide open all the time. And tie them. That's your mine. I walk the line because you're mine. I walk the line. Ah. Hey, you're welcome. A club. You would have had to come up and give me like $5 to sing the song. But if we were in a club, we'd take a little break and everybody would go, sit down. Then we do the second. Be here till like midnight. It's only 3 o'clock in the morning now. We already made it through the night. So, how about Fats Domino? Remember him? He did a really cool song. Now my thrill on Blueberry Hill. On Blueberry Hill. When I found you, well, the moon stood still. On Blueberry Hill. Anger from tip. And the willows play sweet melody. All those vows we made are never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me. For you are my friend on Blueberry. Yes, you my friend on Blueberry. It's a great song. That's one of the reasons I think the 50's is so great. Sights. This one was written by Roy Orbison, and it's my favorite Roy Orbison song. And it's not Pretty Woman. My wife has forbidden me to sing that song. She's such a feminist. I'm not kidding. But this is just one of his most beautiful songs. It's actually his wife's. 1955. Linda Ronstadt did this in 1977. She had good taste. She became I feel so bad. I'm so since I left. every nickel sitting down, working till the sun comes, looking forward to a happy time. Going back to the day, come on, baby, goodbye. Folks are fine, the world is mine. And those fishing boats were there, sails afloat. If I could only see familiar scenes, their sweet. Oh, to see my baby again. So maybe I'll be. I'm going back to me. Come on, baby, to goodbye. Baby, folks are fine. The world is mine. I'm goodbye. That girl of mine by my side on the silver moon tide. Some sweet and carry me, take away this burning. No, I'll never be blue till my dreams come true. On the new line. Sweet. No, we really did. Yes. Oh, that's not even funny. All right, I'm skipping through a bunch of things. There's a few good ending songs I'm sneaking out. Elvis did a lot of funny songs. Did one called Moonlight Swim, Blue Hawaii, which I do in my own. I have a program I call Vacation. Then he did a lot of Christmas stuff. Blue Christmas. Then there was this guy, song, Johnny Mercer, made famous by Andy Wood. And a couple of these songs. If you ever watched the Andy Williams show, the song was written way back before then by Henry Mancini, and it was in a movie that Audrey Hepburn starred in. Breakfast at Tiffany's. And Andy Williams would always do a little piece of this shows, television show, not always the whole. Moon, river, wide, ocean. Wake up, wake up, where you're going, I'm going, going to dreams, to see such where out to the same rain. So it's time for the last waltz. How about what do you think the last waltz is going to be? It's written in 1946, but it was famous in Tennessee. Great song. So maybe you'll get up and dance the last waltz. It's a slow dance. Thank you all again for coming today. Thank you so much for being such a great. Look forward to doing some Irish music next March. Taking out my old. Play a lot of Irish music year round with friends and Irish sessions, but you only get to play it publicly in the spring because that's when everybody wants to hear it. I would sneak in Irish all the time. I love Irish. So anyway, the Tennessee Waltz, Patty Page made a hit of it in her early part of her career, 1950. Dancing a dark to the Tennessee Waltz, when an old friend I happened to see. I introduced him, a darling, and while they were dancing, my friend spoke my sweet. But I remember the night and the Tennessee. Now I know just how much so lost my heart. The night they were playing that beautiful Tennessee. Like the Tennessee Waltz, but a broken so well I could be my darling, and who could have fallen in love with my darling so sweet? Well, it must be the fall of the Tennessee Waltz, which I know just how much it would cost, but I didn't see it coming. It's all over, but the crying, blame it on the Tennessee. I feel it's stronger, and it's deeper than soft stars. I remember Tennessee, because I know just how much I have. Yes, I lost her the night they were playing back in Tennessee. I remember the night and the day. We were playing back in Tennessee. Now, if you drank too much, get something to drive you home. Thank you so much for being here. Again, thanks to the Senior Center. See you next time. Have a wonderful, enjoy this beautiful fall day. Decide to go swimming or something.